It has been a very interesting first year of independence for the BYU football team. There have been highs and lows and a lot of in between. BYUtv football analyst Blaine Fowler has kept a close eye on all of it, and tonight we're proud to present the inaugural Blainey Awards on True Blue. Who is that, George Washington? That's nice. All right, the offensive MVP for the very first ever Blainey Award.
Well, first of all, I want to say how much I appreciate that graphic and the fact that you said, is that George Washington? That says that it looked distinguished to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll take that. But let's start with our offensive MVP.
Okay.
And can I get a timpani roll, please? I don't know if we get that. Without question, the offensive MVP for 2011 is Riley Nelson. And this offense completely changed when Riley came into that Utah State game, and defensive preparation when you played BYU dramatically changed from that point forward. Not only can he make the routine plays, but he's almost at his best when the play breaks down. We learned that he can throw the deep ball with touch. We learned that he can make all the throws, even the deep out. But we also learned that this guy is a competitor and that his teammates would follow. And you look at his numbers for the season, passing yardage and his touchdowns. He's had as big an impact on this offense with his feet as he has throwing the football. And I don't think there's any question that our offensive MVP for 2011 goes to Riley Nelson.
Good choice. Accepting for Riley is
You'll have to accept on his behalf since he couldn't be with us today.
All right, the defensive MVP for the Blainey Award.
Well, this isn't the leading tackler on the team, but it's a guy that just makes plays every game. Kyle Van Noy is our Defensive Player of the Year. He is a disruptive force, whether it's intercepting the ball and running it back, showing his great athleticism, making a big sack, or tackling somebody for a big loss on a key third down play. Kyle Van Noy has been, I think the word disruptive is the best to describe him. And offensive coordinators hate watching number 3 on film. Every week, you know, when we go talk to opposing coaches, they'd say, man, you got to find that guy. You have to know where he lines up because he's going to cause you problems.
Okay. The Blainey Award for the special teams MVP.
Well, J.D. Falslev has been outstanding all year long and has had some game-changing plays. And when you're a punt return guy, you know, all you really ask that guy to do, just catch the ball every time. Be sure-handed and catch the football. Anything you get in terms of yardage is a bonus. Who can forget this great play where J.D. Falslev got BYU back in the game against TCU. I thought that this was going to be the turning point in the game and that he would end up having been the game changer and BYU would have won, but the rest of the team didn't take hold and win that football game. He also did a terrific job in that slot receiver spot all year long. I know that's not special teams, but great contributions. He's a guy that just makes people miss in the open field and is as sure-handed as they come, both receiving those punts and also in catching the football out of the slot. So J.D. Falslev, our Special Teams Player of the Year.
Okay. The next Blainey Award, I don't know if it was stolen from NASCAR or what, but it is the RPM Award.
This goes to the guy whose engine is constantly running, just goes full speed all the time.
It's Unsung Hero
we go with Unsung Hero first. And our Unsung Hero Award goes to Travis Uale. And Travis is a guy who, like our RPM Award winner, does go full speed all of the time, but makes plays in the back end, and he has to make all of the calls. So a call comes in from the sideline. Travis Uale makes sure that that defense gets lined up in the proper place on every play, makes all the checks, and it really goes unnoticed. He is the captain of that defense, and in the offseason, all of the young players and returning players look to Travis Uale in their offseason workouts. He's our unsung hero.
All right, I got out of order. It's my first
year.
It's
your first award show. It's your first award show as an MC. It's okay.
A lot of pressure. All right, now the RPM Award. What is the RPM Award?
It's for the guy who just goes all out on every play, runs sideline to sideline, and that RPM Award goes to Brandon Ogletree. And the guy that probably gets overlooked, the guy that for most of the season, game after game, leads this team in tackles. I love the flex after the play. You just have to make sure you don't tackle Robert Turbin and then flex because you look small if you do that. But runs from sideline to sideline, heart and soul of this defense, makes big hits. He's undersized really at 5'11", playing there in the middle, but he will smack you. And you know, he's not afraid to step up and take on fullbacks in the hole. This is just a guy that never takes a play off. Not in games, not in practice, and he's our RPM Award winner for 2011.
There are about 100 football players. We're down to the final Blainey Award for 2011, the Newcomer of the Year.
Well, this one, it's a tough one. There were some guys that had an impact, but not that tough. Ross Oppo was amazing this season. I really loved watching him develop as the season progressed. He turned into a go-to guy. So nice to have another big body opposite Cody Hoffman. You know, Cody Hoffman, a guy that could have been an award winner, but he wasn't a newcomer. I thought Ross had a big impact on this team's offense, and boy, is the future bright at wide receiver for BYU. You see Ross's numbers this season, the 9 touchdowns, and just a really solid year in his first year as a full-time player. Remember, he was hurt for much of last year, didn't practice a lot last year. I thought he came onto the scene and just got better every game. And I think we're going to see big things out of he and Cody Hoffman and J.D. Falslev out of that receiving core in the Tulsa game in the bowl.
Okay, all right, well, there they are, the 2011 Blainies. We've set the groundwork now for years to come.
Well, we may have to add some awards in subsequent years, and actually, you'll have to stand at the podium.
Maybe we should do some cash prizes, but defer them to the host.
Well, and Deloitte should definitely come in, and they should give us the envelopes as we open, because it's a very tight voting type of a thing.
Well, we can give these out.